Hello? Hello?
Hello.
It's hot chocolate. And we'll wait a couple minutes. Still cold. It's not quite as bad as yesterday. Hi. What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm playing Rocket League.
I was,
Dude.
playing,
Same.
Oh, well.
I was doing it on the big TV yesterday after school. We should play.
Griffin's definitely the best one here, though.
I'll big bet. Unless you get Braden in here, he'll sauce on all of us with his Grand Champ 2 skills.
You guys want to play something?
I mean, I'll always play some Rocket League.
I mean, after school.
Right now. Right now.
Coda's on, too.
Yeah, hey, we should do like a fun thing today.
We did
I'm
Jeopardy.
not saying last class wasn't fun because, you know, I didn't have a meet, but should do like something that's like, it can still be like homework, but like make it fun.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to everyone?
Well, eventually we'll be getting into making games, so I think
Let's
that's
make like, I don't know. Someone come up with something.
chocolate. Did you say Coda was on? I don't see him.
We said he had to go to the bathroom, so.
Uh-oh. Slowly getting there. This Max and Coda.
Griffin, I just got air dribbled on.
I don't think Max is going to join, by the way.
That's because you're terrible.
He never does.
Doesn't he? Well, I'll show you guys. Here at nasaf.org, you go to compete. There is a winter spring term coming up. It'll be for Rocket League. So if you guys want to put together a 3 versus 3 thing,
Hey Griffin, we can duos make it to the championship, man.
Thomas, if you played comp, you would make a new rank. You're so bad. Yeah, I would not play with you. If we had a team, it'd probably be like Braden, Nate, and Elliot.
Well, right now we have 2 freshmen. So if you guys are interested in competing eventually, registration isn't open yet, but there's a Rocket League tournament. I guess regular season begins March 1st. The finals event will be the 23rd to the 25th. If you go to events, you get like a calendar. There's Farmcraft. I don't know if you guys do that. That's open to you. On Saturdays, there's a one-day tournament scheduled for a variety of days. Valorant for next weekend. There is a build challenge for you build things in Minecraft, I think. Or is it the other one? So if you guys are interested, let me know and check out the site. But otherwise, we could play casually after school or on weekends. So I guess let's go to REPL. For the next couple days, we're going to be looking at how to lay things out. So like how to control layouts on websites. You guys can go ahead and make a new REPL. It's again HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You guys are gonna have to get off your games.
It's almost over.
I'll play you guys after school. I'm not good though. I'm trying to warm up again. Is that Max? All right.
You said make a new one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Who was talking?
This is Jared.
Somebody else I heard talking. Maybe in the background.
Probably. Do I pick like the HTML and all that?
Yep. All right, I might go to a different view, I guess. How do I do that again? Oh. Well, we can just kind of do it this way, I guess. We ready? This is good hot chocolate. All right. Hopefully, guys, you can see okay. The starter project, of course, has this little tag at the top that just tells the browser that this is HTML. I really don't know why this is still necessary, but it's considered best practices if you keep that in. And then you have your HTML node, which contains everything. You have the head node, which just tells the browser some stuff like what character set to use. You don't really need that. Just some other things.
Is there a way I can make it like your screen's half of my screen so I don't have to switch tabs?
Yeah, you can pull, I don't know if this would work very well, but if you pull this down, you can put it in a new window and then grab the tile bar and push it to the side. And then choose what you want on the other side. Maybe. You could have probably smaller font. I'm just making it big so that you guys can read it better.
That actually worked really well. Thank you.
Yep. I could show you guys you. Well, I guess it doesn't really work, does it? Anyway, pull you back off. I'm going to go back to this wide one. Okay, so this is just we're just gonna play around with how to lay things out. There's a lot of older ways to lay things out. There are tables that you can create using HTML and CSS. There are just little tedious little tricks to get things to work the way you want. The best way to think of a website, like I don't know, I guess we'll use Newman. But any site is to think about cutting regions into boxes. So you have different regions. So first and foremost, we have like a top ribbon. Then we have like the branding ribbon along with a search button. So first and foremost, we have like a top ribbon. Then we have like the branding ribbon along with a search button, huge search button. We have another ribbon for the menu. We have the hero images, the sort of landing pad, which usually has images or at least some graphics. It's usually a slideshow or something. We then have, I don't know, I think you could think of this like a grid maybe, or maybe it's two columns, maybe it's two things with the top and bottom part, because the lines kind of don't line up here. So it's not like a perfect grid. So they're not using really the most modern standards for this. Then, you know, here we've put a video, we've put the launch menu. So I would probably consider this a two-column object. So it's one thing with two columns. It contains two columns, and each of those columns contains a top and a bottom element. And the top elements are not the same height. But that's one region. So altogether, they're the same height. And then we have a bottom section, which has two columns again. Maybe a top ribbon and then two columns. And then you have a bottom thing, and then contact information. Sometimes they have a sitemap, so like links to all the different, kind of like all these links. They might have them all listed out here. That's common. Sponsors, and then something from the site that hosts us. So this is what we, Faith Websites is where we're hosted. Have you guys ever seen the visual tour of Newman? I'll show you something. Just
We have a visual tour.
Yeah. So yeah, explore 3D space. Whoa. I don't remember it doing this. So it's kind of like Google Maps or something. You can kind of like walk through, kind of see. I don't know how you look around. I guess you click and drag. This was from a few years ago when they made this. So things have changed. You can come to the computer lab. And the class that I had that year, for some reason, we just did a lot of drawing. We were doing a lot of art, and they were really into Marvel comics. So we have this whole board of drawings we made. That was me. That's Coach K, I guess. I'm standing on his hands. That's Mr. Olson, I guess. Spider Max. I don't know. They were just coming up with weird stuff. Here's what's that? Doctor Strange with a communist symbol for some reason. Brown Jesus. Vader, just everything. So
Wait, wait. Can I see the Jesus again?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think the politically correct term is Black Jesus, not to be racist.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why. It's like a huge meme.
He was not African.
Hey, Jesus is Jesus, Brady. Come on.
I'm gonna stop talking.
Jesus was black, so
Well, he was.
He
was
was
Middle
racist,
Eastern,
so he
he was
had a
not
darker
black.
skin
Tom's
tone.
favorite song. Tom's favorite song.
Arabic Jew.
Tom. It's Middle Eastern.
Anyway, in case you guys didn't know about that, what else has changed? I guess the printer used to be over there. Not a lot. I guess we only had one printer at that time. So yeah, if you guys didn't know about that, that's kind of funny to look at. All right, but websites, you typically will cut them into regions. So here's a bar. It goes all the way wide, and then you got 4 elements that kind of just float to the right. Here's a bar. It has a logo that's probably just like a third of the page, and then a search thing. So like if I type that, I could probably, oh wow, I didn't know it did that. So it has so what's all this? Wait, that's a huge search button, but it has this drop down search. Man, it covers the whole page. Like it doesn't let you move. You'll notice that the top ribbon, not the logo branding part, but the navigation parts, when you go down, they switch to this mode. The Newman branding gets hidden and it follows you as you scroll. So this whole top thing is probably one container with 3 vertically stacked bits. And each vertically stacked bit has horizontally arranged elements. So you really got to think of things being nested inside of other things. That's kind of how HTML works. It's a lot of nesting. Do you know what I mean by nesting? So these are nesting dolls. Each one, you open it up and there's another one inside. So things are sort of nested in each other. It's not like everything's inside of everything else. Like there could be 2 inside of one, and then each of those has different things inside of it. But we call that nesting. Anyway, so that's kind of the way you got to think about this. So what I want to show you today, and then even next class, are 2 of the most modern practices and technologies for websites. They make making websites websites much easier to make than they used to be. It used to be quite an art. Like it used to be a lot of tweaking and playing around to make it work, and it could be a little wonky. Kind of like my Jeopardy game was a little bit not aligned very well, but I did my best without wasting too much time. I did use Flexbox with that, which is what I'm going to show you today. But making the cards kind of flip out and come to the center of the screen was kind of a chore. And a lot of times laying things out in HTML feels like it's like the hardest part to me. Like programming, it's kind of easy. Styling things is kind of easy. Animating things is kind of easy. But getting the layout to be just right, I find tedious. And I guess I don't have a ton of practice with it. But these two tools are some of the best at making your life easier and making the outcome look nice. So I'm going to come here where the body tag is. It's after line 9, and make some space there. So I want to start adding in my own stuff. So go ahead and follow suit. We're going to make a section. And I'm going to give it an ID. And this is going to be, we're going to call this container 1. Sometimes they call it wrapper, like WRAPPER. They call it a wrapper because it wraps elements inside of it. Sometimes they call it a container. It's basically something that will have other objects nested inside of it, kind of like our lists, our unordered and ordered lists. Once you get a section made and you gave it an ID of container 1, I'll come inside of that section and press enter. And it gives me space like that. It indents, so you can tell that I'm inside of the container. And then I'm going to add some elements. So I'll just make some div elements. So I'll make a div. And I am going to give it I guess I'll give it a class. Is that what I want to do? Trying to think where we're going with this. Yeah, we'll give it a class and an ID. Well, yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. So class, I'll say this is an element 1. We're going to make another container after this. And I'm going to give it the ID of item 11. So it looks like item 11, but it means the first item in the first container. Inside of that, I'll give you a second to type that. Coda, you're eating. You got half an hour.
I just woke up before class. I'm making eggs.
What was your first hour?
Your stats in the library.
Oh, I got videos for you guys. I need to post those. Are we good? Are you still going?
I got it.
Okay.
Ernie, you get it, kid?
What's that?
I was asking Carney if he actually got it.
Arnie, did you get it?
I think I did. Everything
Yeah.
looks right.
Okay. All right. Once
Does
you
it
get.
sh-
What's
Sorry, I have a question. It's not about the thing. Everyone's camera's off. Does it show that for everyone, or is that just me bugging out?
I have the same thing.
Okay, because that happened in Algebra, and I couldn't turn it mine back on.
I'm the same way, Carney. Calm down.
Okay, I was just asking.
that? What do you mean?
It shows everyone off, like all the cameras off.
I didn't know you guys could see each other.
Seriously?
Yeah. I thought you could only see my text here.
Well,
What does it put it at the side?
yeah.
This is what I see.
Yeah, we see the side.
I don't know. I didn't realize that. This whole time I didn't realize that. I guess I don't really watch the video recordings after I'm done. All right, let's go ahead and put some text inside of these boxes. So inside of this div, I'm gonna press enter, and I'll type P. And inside of this paragraph, I'm just gonna type some stuff. Like, let's maybe do a short one. So this is a sentence. This is another sentence. Together we make a paragraph. Just anything, just some words. And now we should be able to run it actually and see something. And it looks like that. You guys get that?
It worked. First try.
Nice.
Attaboy, Carn dog.
Thanks, Mason.
All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that div. Again, the best way to copy and paste elements to make duplicates. So if I want to copy this div that's between these tags, I'm going to click after the second tag and click and hold and drag up to above that div at the end of that line. That gives me the line break right here. So it won't just paste the text right after on the same line. It'll first press enter and then copy and paste. So I'm going to press Control C. If I press Control V after that, it'll paste over all that, which doesn't change anything. And then if I Control V, I'm going to do that 2 more times. So I'm going to have 2 more elements now. They're all the same right now.
Hold on, I lied. I messed up somewhere.
I'll do that again real quick. I'm clicking after the last div. I'm dragging up to the end of the section. the header tag of the section. And I'm going to hit Control C. And I'm going to hit Control V 3 times. So I have 3 elements. Once you have your 3 elements, I'm just going to change their IDs. The class should be the same. They're elements in container 1. But the IDs, this was 1, 1. This can be 1, 2. And this can be 1, 3. So they're items in container 1. But this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. I'm then going to make the text in my second paragraph larger than the other one. So I'm going to add more sentences. So Mary had a little lamb. Oops. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, that lamb was sure to go. And then in this third paragraph, I'm going to make it short. So they should all kind of be differently sized. If you run it right now, they will all be stacked on top of each other. But we're going to change that. Is that good? Okay, then I'm going to go over to Files, and I'm going to switch to my style.css file. And we are going to, we're going to have to do some styling on the container 1 element. Actually, that was an ID, so I'm got to put a hashtag in front of it, and then curly brackets. So I'm ready to now set the attributes of the container 1 element.
Hold on. What'd you just do there?
I just switched over to the style.css file.
Okay.
And then I've grabbed the container 1 by its ID, so I needed a hashtag to do that. So hashtag container 1, and then curly brackets, and I pressed enter inside of them. And then
Where are the curly brackets at?
above,
I found it.
to the right of P.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and press enter a couple times. And I'm gonna select all of that, all 5 lines, and copy. I'm gonna paste that a few times, I guess 4 times. So now I've got, I can grab 4 different things. This one's gonna be item 1, 1. This one will be item 2, 1, 2. And I'll also grab item 1.3. So we're going to set all these attributes.
Wait. Oh. Wait. I don't know if I got that right.
You just want hashtag with these things.
Okay, I got a huge
Brackets.
question. Can you like redo one of the item thingies? Cause I'm lost.
What's that? Just copy.
Can you
what
redo one of those?
Yeah, copy what you have and hit paste. And then change it from container to item 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. Have a pair of curly brackets after them. All right. To style things with what's called Flexbox model, there are some attributes that you set in the container that holds everything, and there are some attributes that you set for each element. In general, the way things are laid out is set in the container, the thing that holds everything. There are some things that you can set in the items. So first we need to make these a Flexbox. So inside a container, I'm going to type display, and I'm going to type in flex. I think it's just flex, display flex.
Flex.
And when I hit run, yep. You'll see that it's now changed where these are now horizontally arranged and they fill the page. And the thing that's really nice about Flex is that if I change the width, it adjusts them. We call this a responsive design. Did that work for you?
I don't really know what it's supposed to do.
What I just did.
Well, yeah, I know that. Oh, that's what I did. And put the one thing.
Just type random stuff. When you guys run it, does it go horizontally like this?
Mine did not.
Do you have errors?
I don't think so. Yeah, no. I don't know.
How about everybody else?
I'm good.
Mine is not horizontal.
Why
Is it supposed to
don't
be
you-
capitalized or
What?
does it matter? Does it matter if they're capitalized or not?
No, I don't think. Why don't you present yours?
Ah, shit. Alright, give me a second.
That'll give Jared some time to type some sentences.
Can you see it or no?
Yeah, it's starting up now. You need hashtag in front of item 1.1. Try changing container to lowercase. Did you do that on the, or make it the same as how you had it on the HTML?
I think it was lowercase. There we go.
I guess that does matter. Okay,
Why is it not spaced out though?
what's that?
Why is it not spaced out?
That we'll change that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that is the that's kind of what Flex does. It makes things, it puts things automatically horizontally. We can make it a column, but right now it's horizontally. The way Flexbox works is it has like a major axis, which is to the left and right, and there's like a cross axis, which is the opposite of that. If I switch to the column, those two things would flip. So the main axis would be up and down, and then the cross would be left and right. Okay, so now to make this a little bit nicer, I'm going to make another little thing in here before the items. I'm going to hit space, and I'm going to grab the class of element 1 and do my curly brackets. And I'm just going to give them a border. So if you do a border 1 pixel solid black, you should see them a little bit better. And if you play with it, it should be responsive. By default, they should have the same height, but we can change that. So if you just did, you know what? I'm trying to think what that is. I think it's align items. Yeah. Let's try that. So if I come up to the container, I can say how I want this Flexbox to align its items. So if I give it the new property align dash items, you see the options that you have here. By default, it's stretch, I think. So they're stretched to the same height. But if you say flex start, this will affect things on the cross axis. So that's the up and down. And now you'll see that they're flush at the top. But if they don't have multiple lines, like these all have 3 lines, I meant for this to have more lines, but that's okay. If I shrink it down, it should, wow, they stay pretty close. That's weird. But you'll see that they just are as big as they need to be, but they're flush at the top. Your other options are flex end. And now they're flush at the bottom. And they're still responsive. Flex center. And now, or is that not right? No, that's not correct. Let me try something else. Flex, oh, just center maybe, just center. Yeah, so now they're aligned in the middle. So their centers are aligned. So it just depends on what you're going for, what look you're going for. I'm just gonna not use that. I kind of want them the same height, but just showing you that you could do that. Does that work? Now let's see. What do we want to do next? Trying to figure out how I get the space around them. Is it flex gap? Let me try that. Flex, I don't see it. Flex wrap, you can make things sort of like drop. You know, I don't remember how to get the space in between them. If we do, however, flex basis kind of does the they're doing something outside the room. If we say flex basis, that kind of sets the width. So we could say that we want it to be 50%. And that didn't work. Why not? Do I have to do a specified amount? We'll try 50 viewport width units. No. I don't know. I thought that did width. Well, we'll come back to that. I don't remember width. You do have, shoot, I kind of wanted to use that. So anyway, we can set oh, maybe it's these things that I got to do it to. Let me try that. So I'm just going to try this. Flex basis. 20% maybe. So yeah, that forces this to be 20%. And maybe I'll do that to all the elements. So all the elements will have, so element 1, if I put flex basis 20%, they're each only 20% of the width of the container now. So go ahead and do that to element 1 class. Add flex basis, and I'll show you some other properties of Flexbox. Does this work for you?
No.
What is it supposed to do?
What mine is doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Have borders or what?
Do you see how it doesn't go all the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have columns.
Yeah, I don't either.
You did.
I did.
I did too, but they're gone. I don't know what happened.
Do you have errors?
Bro.
No.
Brady, you're not a teacher. Be quiet.
Where do you go to put the things there?
What thing?
The borders.
I'm missing my columns.
Oh, in element 1, we had border 1 pixel solid black.
Yeah, I got that, but like, why is it not there?
You have a semicolon?
Do you have columns or yours is still in like a long line? Like,
Oh yeah. That was the issue I had going on.
that didn't solve my issue. Can I share and then?
Yes.
But I
Okay.
might still.
What?
It still stretches across the whole thing.
Do you have flex basis 20% on element 1?
Yeah.
Colon, do you have curly brackets?
Broke something.
Where are the curly brackets?
Around the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got those.
And it's still not going?
Yeah, correct. It's still not going.
I need to share so I can fix mine.
Okay, sure.
Jared, shut up.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
How about everyone else?
They're good. just smarter than me.
Yeah, they're really smart. So
I'm good.
this sharing.
Yeah.
Do you see this?
Mm-hmm. So
Mine's different.
you wrote flex basic, not flex basis.
All right. Besides that,
We'll change it. That should go into element
what am I supposed to write?
basis, BASIS. And then copy that line out and put it inside the element.
With this,
Carney,
this thing right here. It's a good question, Mason. Wait, what do I copy?
That.
Yep,
So Control X.
like that, and then I put it here.
Yep. I think that should be dot element 1. Hit the little plus. There you go.
So
Put
before it,
Put the 1 after, no, it should be say, oh yeah, dot element 1. And now go back to your index.html.
yeah, this is where it gets weird.
That stuff,
Could I
that, do you see how it says div? And then you have a closed curly bracket, or closed pointy bracket
Yeah,
up on line 22?
yeah.
Delete that same, yeah, delete that and make it a space.
The whole thing.
No, just that one mark. And I'll do that to line 19,
And
line 16,
so this should fix it.
line 13. Keep going up.
I think there's one more. Nope.
Yeah, on line 12 after section. Just delete that thing. Try to run it. Okay, go back to style.
Hey, you're working.
Go back to index really quick.
What?
And element 1.
Did I not space it out?
Looks okay here.
That's good.
Why is it not applying? I guess go back to style. Line 13 should say item 1, 2. I'm not sure why your borders aren't, why the element isn't applying.
Well, I'll
Oh,
quit
you
sharing.
spelled solid wrong. It's SOLID.
Huh.
And instead of flex basis 25%, make it like 15%.
Aw.
And delete line 10. No, just delete that line. All right, run it. I think that should do it.
Hey.
Good. Okay.
I'll quit sharing.
Okay.
Luke, does that help you?
No.
Hey, Mr. Stillo, I don't have that. Yeah.
What?
I don't know what the problem is, but I don't have that.
Don't have what?
I don't
Oh,
have the
it's just not
borders. Like,
Bro, Tom, don't make Carney mad.
I don't know if I had the same problem as Carney, but
He's not making me mad. I'm trying to help him.
All right.
Mine doesn't work.
Why don't you two
I got
stay and
confused.
share your screens? The rest of you are good to go. We'll finish
I'll
this.
just fix it next class.
What's that? Well, I'd rather not
Wait,
waste the beginning of next class doing this.
Just
I'll
do it.
share
Yeah,
it right now.
Okay.
So wait, we're all good to go?
Yeah, if you got it working.
I think it
Sweet.
was,
Sure.
Yeet.
Okay.
Mr. Satala, sorry to interrupt. Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Do you see it, Mr.
Yeah. If
Chattel?
yours is working, you have to stay.
Okay.
That should be dot element 1.
Wait,
Up
it should
on
be
line-
dot?
No,
What?
no, no. On line 5, it should be dot
Oh, it's a
element
one?
1.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Try that.
Yeah, well, that was easy.
Closer.
Oh, it's
Go
not
to your
done.
index. No.
Wait, what? What now?
Go to your index file.
Oh, okay.
Maybe on line 11, don't put a space between the equal sign and the quotes.
I have this problem whenever I do a REPL on my computer, like the cursor.
And you,
Oh.
you wrote idem, not item,
Where?
on lines 12, 15, and 18.
Oh, that might do it. See how like the cursor's all messed up?
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with yours.
Oh, jeez. Oh man, I don't know. What?
Just go to the right one. Go to the right one.
What do you mean?
Click right arrow.
Wait.
Now hit, press. Just double click the word
Okay.
and press delete. And then go type ID equals. No, don't do that. Go back to where you were. Yeah, ID equals. Now go to the right one. And item 11. Close quote.
Okay.
You just have to keep your cursor one to the right of where you want to type.
Okay.
And now
Oh, so
fix 15. So go to past the E. Left one. And then press delete.
wow.
Type E. And do the same on 18. Oh, it's where you also have to click to the right one where you want to go.
Okay,
Alright.
should it work now?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, on line 11, you got to delete that space after. So go to the right of the quote mark on line 11.
Right here?
Line 11.
Oh, is there no?
So go to the right of the no. Keep that quote mark. Put it back.
I didn't. There wasn't one there.
Put a quote mark then.
I can't
Right-
tell if it's.
right where you're at.
Oh man, it's kind of just. I'm kind of just guessing at this point.
Now press delete. Now run it.
Oh, let's go.
All right, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, who else needs it? Mason and Brady, are you needing help? You don't have to stay. Bye. Brady?